Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. As the Niger Delta region of Nigeria braces up for the release of the waters in Lagdo Dam from Cameroon, averting another imminent flood disaster becomes a major concern of the federal government of Nigeria. It should be recalled that last year, precisely on November 2nd, 2022, the Federal Executive Council approved 260 billion naira as variation sum for the repairs of 4 sections of the east-west route damaged by flood. 9 months after, it appears nothing has been done, despite an additional earlier approved sum of 246 billion naira, totaling 506 billion naira. Arise correspondent Vietemi George visited some parts of Delta, Bayelsa, and River State axis of the east-west road, where the failed portions have now become travelers' nightmare.
This is a long stretch of vehicles stranded along the Olokobo-Okobe axis of the east-west road in River State. The 2022 flood is taking its toll on the Trans-Niger Delta road, where tankers were falling and commuters forced to abandon smaller vehicles for trucks to take them to their various destinations. Many were trekking the long distance out of the rising flood waters. It was a personal experience joining them to wade in the water on October 13, 2022. On November 2nd the same year, a Federal Executive Council meeting presided over by former Vice President Yemi Osinbajo gave approvals concerning work on the East-West Road.
We got approval for the variation order in respect of the repair works on the East-West Road project affected during the recent flooding occurrences in the Niger Delta, sections 1 to 4, from Warri to Port Harcourt, Eket-Oron, including Oron-Eket bypass, in the sum of 260 billion, thereby increasing the total contract sum for the outstanding sections 1 to 4 of the East-West Road projects from the sum of formerly of 246 billion now to 506 billion.
Today, there are no visible signs of repairs on the flood-ravaged portions of the East-West Road.
It is a devastation of monumental proportions here at the Okobe axis of River State linking up to Bayelsa. But 9 months after the flood, the federal government is yet to do any work here to fix the East-West Road. Quite important to the people because it links the states of the Niger Delta and even beyond. And these are relics of failed promises by the federal government.
I sight some young men attending to a broken down vehicle along the Trans-Niger Delta road.
Last year we dey sleep here every day, we dey sleep here every day, day and night we dey sleep here. This year the flood dey come, even the one where the flood distress them, they never do anything. The roads this way, they no dey fit dey pass here. See now motor don break down for here because of the road. All na sake of the road. I beg, we beg the government, make they try to do this road.
Since the last year flood, they have not done nothing. They have not done anything concerning this road. We sleep here day after day, week after week. We are drivers, this is our route. We don't have that confidence of driving home any time. Because trailer can fall from nowhere.
Last flood, lives were lost, properties were lost. And there was this promise that they are going to fix the road. And the flood is coming again. It is an appeal I am making that the federal government should do something about this road.
At the peak of the flood, the Ume axis of the East-West Road was also submerged, leaving travelers with no other option but canoes to ferry them to dry land. 9 months after the flood, the road is now worse than its former state.
Coming from Bayelsa State, or from Delta State, the Ume Junction axis of the east-west road is gradually becoming the traveler's nightmare.
The east-west road completely. Hi, now die, we are suffering. 4-5 kilometers from here now, you meet a bridge. That bridge cut into two. Look inside that bridge, you go see motor parts. Plenty vehicles don't sink, enter inside that place. Rescue team don't come there, people don't die for that place. Now, some rescue van and towing van, they use there and make money. They'll just wait, make vehicles fall inside that dish before they'll go they remove. People die there. I beg the government should help us.
If the flood come again, I'll be saying a disaster. Nowhere to pass. We go hang for here. And if we hang for here, nowhere to pass. By that people will suffer. Because most time, if we have to hang for here, that side for a holder, you go see hang. As he hang, but that people don't get food. And when they give them food at times, they don't get fuel.
It's a shame that this is the only road that is connecting the oil-producing state of Nigeria, the mainstay of Nigeria economy, and it is left in this deplorable situation, making people to spend day and night in this place without any intervention. I'm calling on Mr. President and every Niger Delta Ministry, NDDC, all the intervention organization to come speedily and work on this road now.
A falling track here aptly captures the worsening state of the east-west road over 9 months after an approval by the Federal Executive Council, evoking questions about the original status or even whereabouts of the 506 billion naira approved by FEC in November last year. But in the meantime, concerns are mounting following the opening of the Lagdo Dam by Francophone neighbors Cameroon. So what would be the fate of people of Rivers, Bayelsa, Delta, and other states using the east-west road if and when the flood eventually comes? Ofieteme George, Arise News.